good. Group number one, for those of y'all who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be, uh, make sure my mic is okay because I was recording yesterday and it just turned off randomly. But anyway, if y'all were drawn to the first image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We are looking into what are you being prepared for? All right, Spirit guys, this is for group number one, Grupo Uno. What are they being prepared for? For group number one, what are they being prepared for? So I'm getting two things that kind of came through first. So the first thing was Psalms 23, and thou prepared the table before me in the presence of my enemies. And then the second thing I saw in my mind's eye was someone on like in like a theater. You're on stage, but behind the closed curtains, and then there's a crowd of people out on in the audience. And now I'm hearing curtains up in 10. So I don't know if maybe like counting down from 10 can be significant. But something about putting on a show for others could be significant for y'all. I don't know. Let me get some messages on this or some cards. What is this message I'm picking up on? You're about to prove some people wrong. You had a lot of doubters in your energy, a lot of haters, a lot of people who didn't really understand your vision and what you wanted for yourself, or may have felt that you and your goals, your decisions, your visions in life was maybe unreachable, unattainable. I don't know, just a lot of people who just didn't understand, you and where you were coming from. But I definitely feel like what you're being prepared for is being able to prove these people wrong. Something about a garden can be significant. I'm seeing specifically like vegetables in the garden. I don't know if you may have a garden that you may grow things, or this could be metaphorical for like reaping what you sowed. Wouldn't be surprised if like the Nine of Pentacles came out. I'm hearing the word lazy. Um, I don't know if somebody called you lazy. Okay. What else? What else? What else? So you got the Four of Wands, then the Four of Swords. So 44 or 444 can be significant for this group here. Um, Something's gaining momentum, like energy's moving. Things are being unblocked and moving out of your way. Interesting. Okay. Excuse me. So you got again Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and then the Three of Cups that came out. Oh my goodness. Then at the bottom of the deck, you got the Hanged One. So, mm, I feel like you're being prepared for something, for like a really big achievement in your life. And what's to follow this achievement is celebration. Um, I feel like you're going to be celebrating something really big, or a really big like achievement of yours. I don't know, some of you could be like, graduating from school, college. Um, and this doesn't have to be like super soon. Like this could be, over the span of like, maybe like a year or two, or maybe a few years or something of that sort. Um, because again, preparation, what are you being prepared for? So it doesn't necessarily have to be like immediate. This could be like, in the matter of like a span of a few months or a few years. Um, but again, it's giving the energy of like a celebration. Like, I graduated college, so we're celebrating me, getting my diploma or getting my degree, or I finally got through, um, or got this, I don't know, promotion at work, or I started my own business. My business is being successful. I'm here to sell it now. I'm able to celebrate that. Take what resonates as a general reading. So, you know, you all know your own situations. Um, but again, it's just feeling like people who doubted your vision or doubted, whether you were going to be successful in something or not. Um, that's being laid to rest with this Four of Swords. And actions speak louder than words. So I definitely, again, I see y'all achieving something that's others felt that you weren't going to achieve it or it was unattainable for you, and you showing them better than you can tell them. What is this specifically? I want to know what this is. Like I'm curious. King of Swords. King of Swords gives the energy of like a CEO. So this could definitely be like business related. So some of you could be getting prepared um to have your own business, to be your own CEO, your own president, your own founder. Um, Now, again, I'm not picking up like this is something that's going to be overnight or like, a fast success. This feels like something that will unfold for you, but it's unfolding in stages. So again, it's not giving the energy of like an overnight success. If this has to do with like your business, maybe there are certain experiences that you need to experience, certain mistakes that need to be made in order for you to, finally get to a place in your, your own business or entrepreneurship here, to be able to, be more successful, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. You got the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Um, you're being prepared for a breakthrough in your life. Um, and this breakthrough is going to bring in a lot of elevation in your life with this Hierophant energy. Again, is giving that energy with the Hierophant and the King of Swords. The Hierophant talks about like organizations or, higher levels of commitment or, institutions, things of that sort, paired with this like CEO type of energy here. Again, I definitely see y'all being able to rise, up to a higher level. So this could even for some of you, if this isn't like your own business or entrepreneurship, this can be like in your own workplace, like where you currently are. You can be climbing the ladder. It may not necessarily be an overnight success, but this is the energy of like you may start off as, a little sales associate. Let's, I guess, retail terms. You may start off as a little sales associate, and you may work your way up to being a regional manager, or I don't know, working for corporate things, something like that, to where you may be starting off a little bit small now, or you've started small, but you're climbing the ladder. You're working your way up there, um, to something bigger and something much higher than where you currently are. So again, this may not necessarily have to be like your own business. Everybody may not have that entrepreneurial spirit, or everybody may just not want that. But you are moving up the ladder. So you're being prepared for a higher up position in your career, whether it's, doing your own business or a higher up level within your current workspace. And even if it's, again, not necessarily your current workspace or your current company or organization, you may start off again as, somewhere on a lower totem pole where you currently are, and then you may be able to, like, go to a different organization or company and be a manager or director, something of that sort, to where it's may not be at your current place, but you're still moving up the ladder. So that's what you're being prepared for, is higher levels, um, or higher positions within your career with this Eight of Pentacles energy. Oof. Your spiritual gifts are going to grow as you elevate as well. Um, the phrase new levels, different devils could be very significant for y'all. So as you move up the ladder, there's going to be like new bosses or new devils that you will have to face. You defeated some on your current level, and you go on to the next level, and there's more. But again, you'll be spiritually equipped, and then underneath the Eight of Pentacles here is the High Priestess. So again, you'll be equipped with these spiritual gifts, this strong intuition to know how to best navigate these situations, which is beautiful. I love this energy for you because, um, um, yeah, I feel like this is going to bring in a really big breakthrough in your life, and you're going to be able to show people, who doubted you and felt that you weren't going to be able to achieve this, or reach these higher levels um, within your career. People who felt that you were being delusional, or um, maybe reaching too high up, but whatever goals and visions that you set out for yourself, you are going to achieve it. But again, you're being prepared for it in stages. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to be, you know again, you have to climb the ladder. Um now that doesn't mean that there won't be certain parts of that ladder that you'll be able to skip, because I definitely feel like, along the way there may be um times in your life to where, you're from um sales associate all the way up to coordinator, and then skipping that and going to senior. There may be little levels that you can skip, but again, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a journey for you. So enjoy that process and enjoy that journey, and enjoy those little moments to where it may feel like you're stagnant or you're bored, um, because again, that's a part of the elevation process for y'all. The When you have moments like that, don't look at it as you being bored or stagnant. Find the joy within that stagnancy, because again, it's not stagnancy, it's preparation. But find the joy within those moments to where you feel um, um, you may feel stagnant. Four of Swords energy is about contemplation, rejuvenation. So use those moments as opportunities to rest, because when you then go to that next level, you're gonna be busy. Things you're gonna get, more responsibilities, more work. Um, so again, use those moments of stagnancy as an opportunity to rest, and rejuvenate yourself. Those are usually little checkpoints, energetically speaking, for you, group number one. When you do find yourself feeling stagnant, it's not necessarily stagnancy. Again, it's a point of rest for you. At those moments, you're not meant to work super hard. You're not meant to overexert yourself. You're actually meant to go within and rejuvenate yourself. Anything else for group number one? I don't think so. So group number one, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, what is good? Group number two, for those of y'all who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what are you being prepared for. So, Spirit guys, this is for group number two. Gupero Dose. I mean, either or, I guess. But group number two, Spirit team, what are they being prepared for? What is group number two being prepared for? The numbers four can be significant for y'all. Birds can be significant also. Jeeps can be significant, or those could be signs of synchronicities for you, or maybe things to let you know if this is your reading or not. A park can be significant, or the word parkway. Isn't parkway like a street or street name? Maybe I don't know. But what is group number two being prepared for? Mm, okay, so y'all got the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, and then the Five of Pentacles. So the message is kind of coming through quite clearly for me. Um, there seems to be, I'm getting a loss for a gain. So there can be some sort of loss that either you've already experienced recently or about to experience in your life. I feel like for a large portion of y'all, this could be something that you have not experienced just yet. For some of you with this Eight of Pentacles energy, this could be a loss of a job or a position, or maybe, a promotion of some sort. Maybe somebody got something over you. Um, this could even be for somebody regarding like a home or a car, like a material possession of yours. Or for some of you, it can even be a relationship of some sort. However, the energy I'm picking up is that you're being prepared for a loss that you may, again, some of you may have already experienced this, and for others of you, I feel like this, you're about to experience this sometime in the near future. But there seems to be like a purging in this energy I'm picking up. So this purging is bringing in the ending of a tough cycle for you, a cycle that has been kind of weighing on you. For some of you, this could even be regarding your job or your work. Um, but again, there it seems to be like you're wanting to manifest something more, something new, something different into your life. But you still holding on to this thing is stopping the universe from bringing this in. Um, so again, like either you put an end to something or the universe has to step in and end this thing for you. Now don't think like death or anything like that. I'm not necessarily saying anything as harsh as that, but it's something that you may be Five of Cups energy holding on to pretty tightly, and your spirit guides want you to release it and let it go, or they're going to have to step in and release it for you. And it may not be so nice if they have to be honest with y'all. So, however, um, when you do release this, or this thing is, or you may experience this loss or this letting go of something, you're going to be bringing in something much more stable and something much more long term for you. Whew. It's heavy energy, but again, it feels very necessary. Because again, many of y'all are asking for something, or you're manifesting something. You're lighting these candles and making these prayers and doing this scripting and crying and all, speaking in tongues and all this other shit. And that's fine, that's great, the universe has heard you, but again, there needs to be a loss in order for you to gain this thing that you are wanting to attract into your life. But again, I feel like as far as preparation goes, you're starting to notice and peep certain things that may be causing you to feel a little bit uncomfortable or out of place, um or just, again, it's kind of energetically pushing you out, um but it's just waiting for you to make that final release and letting go, in order to bring this in. And for some of you, this could be a person, again, a job for some of you here, because you do got the Five of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles here. This could be a job for many of you, but you're wanting something more, maybe more money, more income. Oh, excuse me. You're calling in more, you're calling in something to change in your life. But again, there needs to be a releasing. So, what will they gain? What will they gain? Yeah, Three of Wands. You're going to be able to gain more expansion. What's that? That fell down here. Ooh, Four of Wands. So three and Four of Wands. So you're gaining more progression in your life. And Ten of Cups here. So this feels like a happy ending. For some of you, this could be a little bittersweet. Some of you, you may decide to leave your job, with this Five of Cups energy, and then this Five of Pentacles. So you may decide to leave something behind, maybe leave your home behind. Um, there's something that you're leaving behind, and it could be a little bit bittersweet. However, you're moving towards more progression, more expansion in your life. You're moving towards happiness, celebration, joy, especially with this Four of Wands and this Ten of Cups here. Um, it feels like you're moving towards something much more fulfilling for you, and definitely more fulfilling on a um, emotional level, and very fulfilling on a energetic level as well. It feels like you're gaining something that's more aligned with you versus something that's aligned with lack, or a lack mentality, or a negative perception of life, or a negative perception of anything. And for some of you, this loss could be more of an internal loss. Maybe you're choosing to release and let go of a version of yourself that, that was hell bent on pity and pessimism and negativity, things like that. So for some of you, this could be a internal loss. You're choosing to let go of a part of yourself, that just no longer serves you. Why am I sweating so hard? Oh my God. Um, but again, as you make that loss, you're going to be bringing in more expansion. For some of you, more traveling. Um, for some of you, this could be a union, like a partnership here. Four of Wands energy could also be the card of marriage. So, um, yeah, this could be bringing in like your soul partner. If you are single, this loss could bring in union. Union. Anything else on what they're gaining? I'm getting a peace of mind. Oh my God, I zoned out. Let's see. Anything else as far as like what they may be gaining? Ten of Wands. Maybe part of this new cycle could include a little bit more responsibility. You got a lot of tens in your group, so you're definitely completing a cycle. You're letting go of a cycle. Sorry, I got distracted. I looked over and I swear I did not see this woman walk up. Like, where the fuck did she come from? Oh my gosh, I swear I did not see that woman walk up. Okay, my bad. Group number two. Um, I guess my camera overheated. So before I was so rudely interrupted, the last card that came out for y'all is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you're gaining. Um, I'm getting an escape route or an escape route. Um, so you're gaining a way out of a um, situation that you may not have wanted to be a part of, or a situation that got old to you, or you may have outgrown something. Um, you're leaving behind a situation or an environment that just wasn't for your highest good. Like, not necessarily not for your highest good, but you've outgrown the situation, or you've outgrown this mindset, you've outgrown this person, this environment, this place, this group of people. But again, like, as you experience this loss or letting go of something, you're gaining, a way towards your Nine of Cups, which Nine of Cups talks about fulfillment, satisfaction, emotional satisfaction. Because again, we talked about you maybe feeling unsatisfied emotionally with something. So again, you're gaining something much better in exchange. All right, but group number two, I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, last but not least, group number three, for those of y'all who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be y'all's reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what are you being prepared for. Hold on, I got a little bit thirsty. All right. So, um, card at the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. So I feel like what you are being prepared for is your life's calling. What you are put on this earth to do, to bring in, whatever that may look like for you. I'm gonna actually take this out. What is group number three's life's calling? Excuse me. Like, what is part of their purpose? You have a very spiritual calling. Um, Part of your purpose is being is leading others towards spiritual growth and alignment. I really like this energy for you. The cards that came out is the Lovers and then the Magician card. So this is you. I don't know if this could be in the capacity of maybe like coaching, maybe an energy reader, tarot reader, Reiki, therapist. But you're taking, because on the Magician card, all four suits of the tarot is present. You got the sword, you got the wand, you got the cup, and then you got the pentacle. So that's all four suits of the tarot. So, in traditional Magician card, it's like you have everything that you need to be able to move forward or to be able to manifest whatever you desire. So, um, it's like people come to you and they're like, I have a sword, I have a pentacle, and I have a wand, but I'm missing, but you'll be able to identify, like, okay, you have those three things, but you're missing the cups. So how can we help you? How can I help you best align yourself to be able to have all four suits available for you? Does this make sense? I'm trying to make it make sense. I hope it is. But again, you have this gift of kind of being able to see like what's missing from others, energetically speaking, and helping those people, helping others best, take certain actions to help them best align. Because again, the Lovers is about alignment, divine alignment, in fact, and helping others align with um, the energy of having all the suits that they need to be successful. I hope this makes sense. So this could even be in the role of like a teacher. So again, it's like you're equipping others with knowledge, wisdom, skills that they are lacking, um, and helping them to not lack that anymore. I want to pull some more cards. But again, that's a part of your life's purpose. Many of you are meant to be teachers. You're meant to be healers. You're meant to show others how you have achieved the life that you have, achieved for yourself. Um, so again, for many of you, this can come in the form of you being a teacher, a healer, a tarot reader, um, Reiki. Maybe you're teaching Reiki. Maybe you're teaching tarot. So it's like taking it a step further, and you are teaching others. You're showing people the way. That's how you're being a leader. Magician is card number one. You may be a life path number one. Life paths number one are usually the leaders of the other numbers. So you're meant to be a leader in this lifetime, um, but leading for you is going to go hand in hand with teaching as well. So you're going to be able to show others the way, and that's what you're being prepared for. Is you know having these certain experiences in your life, and because you're somebody who you go through certain experiences, you've dealt with certain things, certain bullshit in your life, and you don't let those things cause you to become bitter. You don't let it cause you to get all discombobulated or feel out of place. You take time to take it in, absorb it, feel it, learn what you need to learn, and then release, and then let it go. And that again is what you're teaching others, is how to achieve the way of life that you have cultivated for yourself also. um Yeah, Two of Wands talks about expansion and progression. So you're bringing expansion into other people's lives. Um, but as you are preparing for it, nine of wands here underneath the bottom of the deck too, um, which is the wounded warrior or the wounded healer. This is somebody who's going through a lot of tough battles, a lot of, you know, not the best situations that has happened to them, or even, you know, to them or around them. Um, but they have learned um, how to be a warrior, and it's, to be a true warrior, you have to be in the ring. You have to be able to fight. You have to have those experiences of fighting in order to know, like, okay, I did this during my last fight and it caused me to lose a thumb. So now I know in my next battle, I know not to do that move, or I know what to look for, so that way I don't make that same mistake next time. And that's one of your superpowers, is you being very resilient. Um and you're being prepared, going through these battles, going through these traumas, going through these experiences, in order for you to teach others how to also be as resilient as you are, so others don't make that same mistake that you have. you know you're kind of taking on the suffering of others, so that way they don't have to experience the same things that you did. You're teaching them that there's a different way, or there's a better way. When you reach like elderly age, like when you're like older, like 50s, 60s, 70s and up, you're going to have so much wisdom to pass down. Like, you already have a lot of wisdom now, but when y'all get like older, y'all going to have so much wisdom. Y'all going to be one of them old heads that, um that has like people just want to come and talk to you and sit down with you and learn from you just by having conversations with you. You already have that energy to you now. You're very wise. um some of you wise beyond your years, but when y'all get older, y'all gonna have so much wisdom to pass down to other people. It's gonna be crazy with how much you're gonna be able to help others, um by you sharing your experiences from the past. Again, you're helping others to align with their higher selves and with their higher purpose in life. And a lot of it's coming through from your own intuition as well. You're a highly intuitive individual, highly spiritually gifted individual. You may, have a lot of psychic gifts, a lot of clair gifts. Um, and again, you'll be able to use those gifts that you have to be able to share with others and to help others. This is what's a part of your soul contract. This is your soul agreement, that you're placed here on this planet to go through certain experiences in your life, especially like in your childhood, your teenage years. Some of you may have had some really wild teenage years. Yeah, like crazy teenage experiences. Um, and even college experiences that have really showed you, you know, as an adult now, you've been really shown like just a lot of ins and outs, or a lot of, again, like ways to kind of navigate life, how to not make those same mistakes in the past. Like, you're taking on a lot of those mistakes for generations to come. You're the generational curse breaker. um if nobody's ever told you that. And again, you've taken on a lot of those experiences and those traumas, so that way generations to come don't have to go through that. Some of you, you're meant to write a book in this lifetime. Um, Others of you, you're meant to teach programs and courses and classes. Um, and this doesn't necessarily have to be like spirituality related. This could be in like your field, your career field. I don't know, just different experiences that you've gone through. Take what resonates there, um, to get to where you are today and to help others, as they go through life as well. So, group number, what is this? Group three. I believe these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So, let me know how this reading resonates for y'all in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see y'all in my next reading. Peace out.